Hi guys. So today's video is going to be about book shame, which is a very cheesy phrase, but it is kind of a thing. Reading should be something I think that is for enjoyment or fulfillment or to gain knowledge and empathy. There's so many wonderful reasons why we love to read. And then there are people out there that try to make you feel bad for liking what you like or for not liking what you dislike. And I don't really understand it. Why does anybody have to get that worked up about it? At the end of the day, if you didn't like a book, you just didn't like it. Why do we have to hate on people who do like it? Everybody reads for different reasons. Everybody likes different things because we all have different life experiences. It should be that easy. That should be the end of the video, is if you didn't really care for something, you didn't really care for it. Or if you loved something, you loved it. Why does it suddenly have to turn into, hey, you need to admit to yourself that that author that you like, their writing is trash? How much better does somebody feel for telling somebody else that what they like is garbage? You cannot like it. That's the difference though, is you cannot like it and you can think it's garbage. But don't try to tell somebody who does like it that they need to admit to themselves that it's garbage. Why would you need that? Just read the book, like it or dislike it, talk about it if you want to talk about it, review it if you want to review it. But don't start trying to change other people's minds and insist that they're just not well enough read. They haven't read enough books to recognize if something is objectively good or bad. On both ends of the aisle, don't be a gatekeeper and don't try to act like people can or can't like something because of how they look or their background or things that are completely out of their control. I have been told that I can't like Witcher because I'm a chick. And then I've seen people who are guys who are told that they just can't understand something because they're guys and maybe the main character is a female or something. Or maybe it's a book that a girl doesn't like and she doesn't like it for reasons that are personal to her, so she tells a man who does like it, oh, you just don't get it. And maybe they don't understand why you don't like it, but they can still like it. It just is crazy to me that we have to get so personal and we have to be so insulting. It should be so simple. It should just be, hey, I didn't like it personally. It's just not my cup of tea. And then people can relate to that. People can be like, I also didn't like this element of this book. I also loved this element of this book, depending on what you're talking about. But there shouldn't be, oh, thankfully somebody finally spilled the tea. Finally somebody admitted that that author sucks. A lot of the times this happens as a result of something becoming popular that somebody personally just can't see why it's popular, and then they have to then retaliate against that book or series or author's popularity and try to be the outlier and act cool because, well, they can just clearly see that the plebeians like it because the plebeians are dumb, but they're so elite. I mean, that's what it comes across as to me, and it's so unnecessary. Just don't like it. Just admit you don't like it and move on without degrading other human beings. This also happens a decent amount with classics versus modern books or adult versus young adult. And you can probably guess the young adult stuff gets trashed on a lot, and people forget to recognize that young adult is I don't know if you know, catered towards a younger audience. So there's gonna be stuff in there that is meant for younger audiences, and that doesn't mean that older audiences can't enjoy it. Older audiences can watch a PG-13 movie and they can still like a PG-13 movie. It's not like, oh, okay, well, if you wanna go ahead and like that stuff, go ahead, but I'm clearly the more intelligent person because I liked this rated R thing that was meant for grown-ups. This happens on both ends of the aisle too. I have seen the adult section, and by adult I don't mean like dirty stuff, because sometimes I say adult and people are like, it sounds like you're talking about erotica. I'm not talking about erotica. Sometimes people will bash the adult section because they say it's just a bunch of neckbeard wish fulfillment, or they say that it's just a bunch of women being objectified and whatnot. And the thing is, both the reasons why young adult gets bashed and the reasons that adult gets bashed, they have some validity. That is why those things come up. But it's still all based in opinion, and it's not like every single book holds those things true, and regardless, people can like what they like. I've seen people who are made to feel bad because somebody will say something, and then a bunch of people will just agree with them viciously that anybody who disagrees is kidding themselves, or they're stupid, or they need to have a reality check, and they will just be so mean. It's just mean. It's books. It's books of all things. Books are wonderful, but whether somebody likes or dislikes a book, or you can convince somebody to not like a book, what the heck? That doesn't affect your life. Just, can you get food? Do you have a job? Do you have a roof over your head? Are you overall healthy and happy? Well, good. Then stop freaking out because somebody likes something that you don't. That's it. I try to keep things positive, and I'm getting a little feisty here. Let me know in the comments section if there's ever been a book that you really love that everybody makes you feel bad for liking. Let me know if there are books that you don't like and people get on you for not liking them. Just let me know what your interests are, even if you don't like Mistborn. It's okay. Let me know what book shame has been bestowed upon you in the past. Let me know if you have series that nobody else seems to like but you like, and you don't want to have to always say it's a guilty pleasure. You just like it. It's a pleasure to read for you. Just let me know. But anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all later. Bye.